Welcome to video number 20 of Cupola Corner's Back to Basics card making series. This is the final video of this series, but by no means the end. Lots of details are included in the wrap-up as we look at a bonus challenge and free online classes that have been created especially for you. My name is Sandra, and today I'm going to show you how to use two randomly created quadrilaterals to create cards that will be perfect for multiple occasions. This design has two versions and lots of variations. So to start with, you're going to need half a sheet of printer size cardstock. 80 pounds is best, and then your card will stand up on its own. Remember to cut your base and all your other papers with a paper trimmer. It gives you nice straight edges. Use a scoring board or the scoring tool from your paper trimmer to make all your score marks, and use a bone folding tool when you make the folds. So your score mark is your guide, but you're going to make sure that you match your corners and your edges, and you're going to make the actual fold with the bone folding tool. Decide if you want your card to be portrait or landscape orientation. And today we were working with a portrait orientation, but you could use the design either way. And if you have a stamp and want to stamp the back of your card, now would be the time to do that. Cardstock mats and pattern papers are usually cut 1/4 of an inch smaller than the pieces to which they will be adhered. But because of the spacing of this card, we have a little bit of difference with the measurements for the pattern paper. You can find all the measurements for your initial pieces of pattern paper and coordinating cardstock in the Back to Basics card making ebook. Information about how to download this free resource is in the description for this video. So you can create your random quadrilaterals in one of two ways. Version 1 involves making a cut across the paper the shortest way. So you're cutting from, in a portrait orientation, you're cutting across from side to side. And you could make that cut anywhere in any direction, as long as you're going from this side to this side. Version 2 makes the cut from top to bottom. So the pattern papers for version 1 and version 2 are different sizes because they need to accommodate this space in different directions. So you're just going to lay that paper on your paper trimmer. Decide where you want to make your cut. So for this card, I'm going to cut from side to side, and you just make your cut, and there you have it. It's pretty easy to remember which piece goes where. Unlike the random rectangles from video 19, where you have to keep track of 4 pieces, here you've only actually got 2. So what you're going to do then is you're going to glue those into place on your mat and use a repositionable tape runner, and that way if you need to make adjustments, you can do that really, really easily. So that just gets glued onto the mat, and then your other piece on the bottom. And I'm using my pink silicone mat. This is not only to protect my workplace space, but the little glue dots that are on here, they stick to lots of things, but they won't stick to silicone. So it means that you're not getting a mess on your workboard or places like that. So like I said, if you need to make adjustments with the repositionable tape, it's very easy to do. And you just put that into place. And like so. And there you have it. 2 quadrilaterals. And this time we made it from a side to side cut. So once you have your quadrilaterals glued into place, it's time to embellish your card. Now there are lots of possibilities for embellishments. You can check out the introductory section of the Back to Basics card making ebook for a list of ideas about embellishing your cards. For this card, I used a brad. I have the finished card here. I used a brad, a couple of die cuts, and a mulberry flower. And I also used some Wink of Stella on the butterfly and the happy birthday to give it a little shimmery look. The hole for the brad was made with my Japanese screw punch, and this is a very easy and handy tool to have. Just decide where you would want your hole, and you just a couple of plunges should take you through 2 sheets, no problem, and then you're going to put your brad through. Good thing to remember to do this before you adhere the front. So finish your front before you adhere it to your card base. That way you're not going to have those brads showing through on the inside of your card. So my finished card front I then glued onto the base, and on the inside I made a matching mat and a white piece of cardstock that is the same 80 pound as this. Used a little band with a matching piece of paper from the front, and have a place now to write a note. You can write your note by hand, or you can stamp, or 80 pound cardstock will fit through most inkjet printers. Give it a try. You can do a printed message that way and just cut the size that you need, and those measurements are also in the Back to Basics card book, making ebook. So there you have it, basic but beautiful. This card, like most of the Back to Basics design, can be used portrait or landscape. So you would just decide which direction you wanted it to go, and then you would adjust your embellishments as you go. Making cards is lots of fun. All the cutting instructions can be found, and all the measurements for this design in the Back to Basics Card Making Series ebook. If you check the description for this video, you can learn how to download this free companion ebook. Everything you need to know to take you from a beginner to an expert card maker. So the next generation of this card design has multiple cuts that are parallel to your initial cut. So here's some examples of those here. The cuts are still made side to side, but this time you're going from a corner to a side, and then from this corner to this side. So you can see that a little more clearly with this example here. Corner to side, corner to side. And once you have that initial cut made, you can expand that with parallel cuts on either side, or just on one side. So these cards are from the Diagonal Alley sketchbook. Yes, you heard that right, Diagonal Alley. The cards are really, truly magical, not only with how you create them, but the look is lovely as well. Learn the tricks behind this design in the Diagonal Alley sketchbook. No wand required. This sketchbook is available free for Cubicle Corner email subscribers. And now that you're an expert card maker, it's time to check out Cubicle Corner's Beyond Basics card classes for card makers. These classes are on YouTube. They have been pre-recorded, and you're invited to participate at your convenience. Each class has 4 steps for you to follow, and you will learn to create a variety of cards that are beyond the basics. So check that out, Diagonal Alley and Beyond Basics card classes for card makers. There are links to those in the book and also in the description for this video. You can also follow Cubicle Corner on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for Back to Basics updates. And we would love to have you join our Coffee and Cards Facebook group. We're building a caring and sharing community of card makers. This Facebook group welcomes all levels of card makers, and we would love to see your cards from kits, cards based on a design template, and your do your own thing cards. There's a link in the description for this Facebook group. I hope that this video has been helpful to you as you continue your card making journey. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for being part of my card making journey. Creating the 2nd edition of my Back to Basics card making book has been an adventure. I hope that you will continue to be part of Cubicle Corner's card making community. And as always, happy card making.